actually start stirring up these eggs in here a little bit earlier. These are on the blackstone griddle. Got our rice cooked up in the previous part of this video. We actually did that last night. Top pieces off there. They're pretty much trash, I guess you could say. These are used for like decoration at the end, and it'll also give a lot of times, not with just our mouth. And the color of the bell pepper actually is it's pretty appealing. You know, you can use the green, the red, the yellow, whichever one that suits your fancy. We're going to put these in a bowl as well. We're only going to use about half of that bell pepper there, but we're going to take part of this red one just to give it some color. We're going to slice that up a little bit. How you like my old Bowie knife? I made this old thing about 5 or 6 years ago. And it is sharp. You sure don't want to get your fingers underneath that. All right, we're going to put that in there with the green ones. If you get a few seeds in there, it ain't going to hurt nothing. Them seeds ain't going to hurt you at all. All right, got that. We got the peppers. We got the onions. We got all that done. And you're going to have you some green peas. We'll put them in there once you start cooking. And you're going to have some shrimp. You can do the cooked shrimp or you can do the non-cooked shrimp. Your choice. I like to use the peeled, divined and tail on, because I got something to hang on to when I'm eating. So that's going to go in there. We got our rice. You're going to need some butter. You're going to need some garlic. You're going to need some salt. Definitely got to have some soy sauce. Kikkoman. And some sriracha, hot sauce. Like I said, butter for sure. And a little bit of the ground ginger right there, what you see. And we got us 4 eggs straight from the chicken run last night. So we're going to have some fresh eggs here today. Now today, we're going to be cooking on this old Blackstone Adventure Griddle. Let me get you a shot of it. I've had this thing quite some time now. Hey, I like Blackstone grills, man. They're pretty cool. You can do a lot of different things with them, cook a lot of different things. Got the propane tank on the end, the big one. And that's one thing I did like about this Blackstone Adventure. A lot of them you get the little certain Blackstones and other griddles. The propane tanks are real small and it sits right up here on the top. I wanted something that I could put on there and cook for, 30, 40 times or 15, 20 times, whatever. I didn't want to have to keep changing that propane bottle out. So I went and bought this one here where you could put that big bottle on the end. Okay, enough of the yakking. Anyhow, we're going to cook this shrimp fried rice on this Blackstone Adventure. I want to say it's an 1835 or something like that. I don't even remember. But it does a fine job. So let's get this whole thing fired up. Let's make the magic happen. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring this old griddle up to temperature. We're going to put us some oil on top of there, and I've taken a little squeeze bottle here, and I've got oil in it, and I've shot it all over top of that thing. And then we're going to move that oil around a little bit. And as you see here, I've taken a piece of bell pepper, and I put it up on top of the griddle to see if it's hot enough to start cooking. And it sure looks like it is to me. Now, we got this real hot on both sides. Now we're going to turn the left side down a little bit because we don't want it to be so hot on that side. And we're going to do most of our cooking right in this area right here. So the first thing we're going to put on there is definitely going to be the vegetables and kind of just gem them up a little bit. The vegetables are not going to take but just a few minutes. You don't want to make them mushy. You just want to get those things, kind of just soft enough where you still got plenty of flavor and everything tastes really good on them. Peas on there, blend them in there a little bit. So these are frozen. Now I don't know about you, but I like peas. I love peas. I'm gonna put them all on there. It's gonna be too much, but I'm not gonna waste them. I'm gonna cook them. Now at this point, you may want to shoot some more oil right there in the middle of all them peas. It's like we're bowling, we're throwing peas out to the back of it. You are the restaurant. All right, we got these things up, warmed up there pretty good. We're gonna slide them over to the side. We'll marry them together here in a little while. Right now we just want to put them on the cool side and let them just kind of simmer over there. Woohoo! Look at that. We're going bowling with the peas. The peas actually smell pretty good, folks. Now then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw me a little bit of butter, and it's going to smoke up on us. Something else you can use, sesame seed oil, and that does bring out the flavor. All right. Now we're going to put a little bit of this rice on here. Now then, put you a little bit of soy sauce on there. Enough for your taste. You can always add a little bit more later. Put you a little bit of garlic powder. Definitely got to have a little bit of salt. Got to have some salt in there. All right. We got all that stuff ginned up in there. And then we're going to start flipping this old rice around and marinate, forming a marriage between the rice and the soy sauce. Starting to smell good. Smells real good. Now while that is getting close to where we want it, or it's doing what it should be doing, we're going to get them eggs ready. We're going to crack them eggs right in the middle of it. Or you know what, actually let me flip some of this stuff over a little bit. We're going to start putting them in the middle of it. Then we'll shuffle those around. There's one. Get them fresh yard eggs. Yeah, these came straight out of the pen last night. Organic. No harsh chemicals of any kind. We're blessed to have some good chickens that take care of us. We take care of them and they take care of us. Now I am going to put, this is what they call ground ginger. Now you may not like this, but I do. I'm going to have some ground ginger just across there like that. Not a lot, just a little bit. And now it's time to actually start stirring up these eggs in here. Ooh, can't you see that's looking better now already? Sure wish I'd have had about 5 or 6 more of them eggs, huh? Hope I'm not boring you with this video. I'm just an old fart out here in the YouTube world, trying to enjoy semi-retirement and trying to pick up a penny or two here and there, and we do that with y'all hitting this like and subscribe button. It does help us, believe it or not. We, like I said, semi-retired and recovered from the COVID here not too long ago, and well, I guess we're blessed to be on this earth today to do what we're doing. And I know it's not the best video in the world, but it's something that keeps me occupied. Now at this point, you may want to get you a taste of it and see if you want more sauce or something in it. Pretty that burn good. All right, I'm gonna burn this over to the side. I'm gonna get my shrimp up here. Put a little oil down. I mean, it's not like we're cooking the shrimp, we're just warming it up. There we go, look at that with you. Throw your little soy sauce on top of that too. I gotta have me another bite with that rice. I like that rice. Folks, it's starting to taste pretty good. We ain't far from marrying all this stuff. If I don't eat it all before I get it cooked. A little more soy sauce. Pretty dadburn good. I finally realized that these shrimp were as frozen as they are. I probably should have put them on there a little bit earlier. But we'll be all right. We'll be all right. We're not going to lose no sleep over it. I can't never say or classify myself as being a professional chef. However, I got my own way of cooking. And most of that was learned in Louisiana area. So we kind of a little different way in our nature. But I think we need to turn that thing up a little bit more. Now we're going to start blending this together over here. We're not far. You see how it's browning up a little bit there? If we don't, it's going to start sticking. It's going to start drying out. So let's get this married to this other part. Then the last thing we're going to have is going to be the shrimp. Oh yeah, man, look at that, folks. Look at that. Now what you're going to see me add to it now is just a little bit of tequila lime seasoning. Not much of this stuff. I just want just a tad bit of it. That's all I want right there. Right on top of the shrimp. And that will give it that little extra pizzazz. Now we got color to the shrimp. It's starting to look like it should. And it's time to bring the rice and the butter. I did put a couple of chunks of butter up on top of that and the shrimp. We're going to start bringing this all together, creating the marriage. Now at this point, you could turn this old thing off. You don't need it. You don't need any more heat. It's done, pretty much did its job, and it's pretty much cooked. I don't want them peas to get away from me. I like them peas. Now guys, don't that look real good right there? That is what we call shrimp fried rice. Let me get you a little close-up of it. We'll try to cut this part of the video out. Shrimp fried rice on a blackstone griddle. Ooh, now let's put it in the bowl and see what we got. All right, well, we got us some out of that big bowl. We put it in a small bowl, and that's what the end result's going to look like. Now we're going to come back over here. We got the green onions. We're going to put a few of them on top to dress it up a little bit and make it look prettier, and then give it a little bit more added flavor. Now you can also put these on the blackstone griddle right at the end and kind of caramelize them onto that if you like to. And last but not least, we're definitely going to have us the sriracha. Fried rice is just not fried rice unless you put you a little bit of this stuff on here. You have to give it that little zesty pep, a flavor that you can't resist. There it is, folks. Shrimp fried rice, Texas style. Hope you've shared some information that you like. Hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up. We really appreciate it. See you in our next video.